Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to homecoming at the Reservation. Tonight's game features the Gators of West Fork versus your Port Neches Indians. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics, and we appreciate your cheering and vocal support. We'd also like to offer a reminder that derogatory language is never appropriate. Whether such language is regarding race, ethnicity, gender, religion, disability, or age is prohibited. Derogatory language directed at fans, players, officials, or coaches is inexcusable and inconsistent with the spirit of good sportsmanship. And now your starting lineup for your Port Neches Indians. On the offensive side of the ball, quarterback number 9, Connor Bailey. Running back number 27, Tyson Henry. Receiver number 8, Seth Frisbo. Receiver number 2, Jude Golke. Receiver number 80, Tice Benker. Tight end number 42, Ledger Hansey. Tight end number 48, Joseph Keith. Offensive line number 52, Aaron Wolford. Offensive line number 64, Brazen Lofton. Offensive line number 56, Chase Metz. Offensive line number 75, Ace Reeves. Offensive line number 77, Raphael Black. On the defensive side of the ball, linebacker number 33, Blake Thrashers. Linebacker number 35, Jackson Winfrey. Linebacker number 19, Anthony Flores. Linebacker number 7, Bryson Phelps. Defensive back number 5, Dane Stewart. Defensive back number 3, Ryder McLeod. Defensive back number 12, Zane Newby. Defensive back number 23, Thurl Nalvo. Defensive lineman number 92, Gavin Turpin. Defensive lineman number 99, Cash Barnwell. Defensive lineman number 90, Blake Tucker. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the scoreboard for a word from our sponsors.
Insurance Agency, proud supporters of the Port Neches Indians. We are your local independent insurance agency located in the heart of Port Neches, serving Mid-County and surrounding areas for 20+ years. We write all personal and commercial lines of business. Call or stop by to see if we can save you money.
This team is Class 18. We're Indians parents with Indian kids who go to PNG schools and play Indian games. We are your favorite hometown team, Classic Southeast Texas. PNG Indians. Take a look at the scoreboard. It's time to play the Do Good Credit Union Hat Shuffle. With Do Good Credit Union student checking, you'll never miss out on a chance to show your Indian pride. Get your student debit card with scholarship rewards and earn points for tuition, books, and more. Visit dogood.org to learn more.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Chris's Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. Krista's Health. Your health. Your life. Our purpose.
Grody Roofing is the best defense you can have on your team when it comes to local roofing repairs and remodeling.
We're family-owned and operated with an A+ BBB rating.
And after being a roofer myself for over 25 years, you can trust that we'll give you the best reinforcement against hail or damaging winds in Southeast Texas. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Hey, go long. Good catch. Call Grody Roofing today.
If you want to get here or here, you belong here. Because 5 Point Credit Union is where you'll find personalized attention and convenient tools that enable you to achieve your dreams of success. 5 Point Credit Union, you belong here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Port Neches Groves High School's 2025 Homecoming Celebration and the crowning of the Homecoming Sweetheart. We would also like to extend a special welcome to all the PNG alumni joining us tonight. The Indian Band and Indianettes are entering the field under the direction of drum majors Peyton Bryan, Madison Cantrell, Cheyenne Sadler, and Alyssa Trump. They provide a colorful background for the naming of the Homecoming Sweetheart. This year's Homecoming Sweetheart nominees are senior Lanny Abshire, daughter of Jamie and Christy Abshire. Lanny is escorted by Dane Stewart, son of Justin and Kristen Stewart. Senior Sophia Cowart, daughter of Shane Cowart and Honey Stodmeyer. Sophia is escorted by Cosme Ramos, son of Cosme Ramos and Lydia Montoya. Senior Isabella Garcia Perez, daughter of Tina Garcia and Joe Perez. Isabella is escorted by Kane Pivoto, son of Chris and Stacy Pivoto. From the junior class, Carly Coker, daughter of Craig and Kim Coker. Carly is escorted by Kyler Coker, son of Craig and Kim Coker. From the sophomore class, Jaslyn Seha, daughter of Nellie Seha and Jose Seha. Jaslyn is escorted by Brett Rodriguez, son of Brenna Rodriguez and James Rodriguez. From the freshman class, Kate Wynn, daughter of Ann and Danny Wynn. Kate is escorted by Crawford Bean, son of Emily and Justin Livingston. The lone war bonnet worn on the field tonight symbolizes the seniors' sweetheart's true reign over the homecoming celebration. She will be presented the traditional Indian war bonnet and a bouquet of roses by Principal Dr. Scott Ryan and Director of Student Activities, Mr. John Decker. The Port Neches Groves 2025 Homecoming Sweetheart is Sophia Cowart. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and join in singing the Port Neches Groves High School song. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the field for the Good Sportsmanship League presentation. From West Fork High School, cheerleader Juliet Lennington, flares Kirsten Dimolanta and Valerie Hermida, color guard Elena Amador, band member Vivian Zhang, student council member Ashton Brown. From Port Neches Groves High School, senior class president Tyson Bartlett, cheerleaders Carly Klinkhammer and Avery Gary, Indian Lieutenant Bailey Shields, co-head twirlers Riley West and Brooklyn Buckaloo, and Indian Spirit Brennan Skinner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the introduction of the West Fork High School varsity cheerleaders. Sophomore, Kylie Cuellar. Sophomore, Ella Goolsby. Sophomore, London Gray. Sophomore, Jordan Jones. Sophomore, Ava Mendoza. Sophomore, Lauren Schwitzer. Junior, Addison Adams. Junior, Shaylin Boone. Junior, Tia Bowles. Junior, Braylee Chambers. Junior, Danica Moley. Junior, Tanya Rigsby. Junior, Ava Tompkins. Senior, London Blazik. Senior, Renee Carrier. Senior, Hannah Corcoran. Senior, Juliet Lennington. Senior, Hayden Sanchez. Senior, Lacey Sturgeon. Senior and co-captain, Emily Chavez. Senior captain, Mackenzie Delco. And mascot, Chomp the Gator. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the West Fork High School song? gentlemen, the introduction of PNG Cheerleaders and Indian Spirit. The PNG High School varsity cheerleaders are sophomore Caitlin Baker, sophomore Jaslyn Seha, sophomore Bailey Evans, sophomore Avery Gary, sophomore Carly Klinkhammer, sophomore Ayla Swallow, sophomore Kinley Vasquez, junior Emma Benton, junior Allie Johnson, junior Riley Joe Woods, senior Sophia Cowart, senior Evelyn Doan, senior co-head cheerleader Morgan Campbell, senior head cheerleader Cammie White, Indian Spirit Brennan Skinner. PNG Cheer and Indian Spirit coaches are Lisa So and Candace Whitewood. PNG varsity cheerleaders will lead you in their traditional yell. They've been performing this yell at the beginning of home games for over 70 years. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me now in a moment of silence? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? Gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem performed by the Indian Chorale under the direction of Crystal Wells, accompanied by the Signing Indians under the direction of Vanessa McNeil. Team captains for tonight's game. For West Fork, number 2, Kylan Patton. Number 10, Asher Green Rowe. Number 24, Elias Ayers. And number 68, DeAndre Ingram. For the Indians, Connor Bailey, Cash Barnwell, Cooper Benoit, Aaron Wolford, Hunter Anthem, and Jace Harlan.
Testing 1 2.
Testing 1 2.
Testing 3 4 5.
6 7.
West Fork has wonderful. They look at you before.
4 5.
PNG is receiving the first basket. So that's your number set the ball.
West Fork Gator fans, are you ready? Indian Nation, are you ready? It's homecoming at the reservation. Better buckle up. Kicking off for West Fork, number 81, Oliver Flores. Backseat for the Indians, Chris Diaz. And number 3, Ryder McLeod.
Benkert on the return. He'll step out of bounds at the 42-yard line. We're here at the reservation for the Week 8 matchup between your PNG Indians and the West Fork Gators. More than just another Friday night for PNG, it's a chance to keep their perfect run alive and strengthen their hold atop the district. And West Fork gets a statement game, a chance at turning the tide and making a shot for playoffs this year. Expect emotion and some physical football tonight from both teams as the Indians line up in I formation to start it off. Bailey gets the snap. Off to Henry. Henry clobbered up at the line of scrimmage. Does a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for the Indians. Bailey gets the snap. Off to Henry. Henry clobbered up at the line of scrimmage. Does a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for the Indians. 2 receivers stacked up to the near side. It's Brisboe and Benkert. And Dalen Jackson to the far, but before the snap, Ledger Hansing gets called for the false start. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 13 for the Indians. Same look, just different side on 2nd and 13 for the Indians. Jackson to the near. Benkert and Brisboe to the far with Hansing on their hip. Bailey gets the snap and off to Henry. Henry tries to get to the outside but met at the line again. The call to gain of 2 yards, a 3rd and 10 for the Indians.
West Fork's front four showing out here early tonight. Tyson Henry, 2 carries for 4 yards. Haven't seen that much this whole season. It'll be a 3rd and long for the Indians. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left.
3rd and 11, and the Indians break the huddle with a 4-receiver set. We'll have 3 lined up to the near and 1 to the far. Tyson Henry on Bailey's left. Bailey gets the snap, rolling out left, hands it off to Henry on the draw, has some room, a good block, but doesn't get past the 50-yard line. He's brought down at the 47. 4th and 5 now for the Indians.
There's a counter there by Tyson Henry. Ace Reeves as the lead blocker. Tyson Henry coming up just short.
4th and 5, they'll send out. So they don't have the punt unit out there quite yet. Might see a fake here. We'll see what they draw up. To the sideline for the play. Bailey will step to the side, and Diaz will punt it away. Good punt. We'll see the roll from Diaz, and will roll into the end zone. A touchback. 3 and out for the Indians offense, and the Gators defense puts on a show on the first drive. It's 0-0, 9 minutes 41 left to go in the first quarter at the reservation. The Gators line down quick for their first play of the drive. Back hands it off to his back, met at the line though. Blake Tucker stops him after the 2-yard gain. Number 0, Smith Rollins on the carry. Talk about a lot. Played them in the past. The storyline was no seniors, a new high school. They brought in their first class of 2026. Started off with just freshmen. Smaller school, and it just kept expanding and expanding. Now those first inaugural class are now all seniors. 11 turners on offense and defense. Here it's Simons on the carry. He'll step out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a fair gain of 6 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for the Gators.
Gators off to a hot start tonight, forcing the 3 and out. Already about to get their first down of the night, only needing 3 yards.
Indians could counter their 3rd and out with one of their own on the defensive side of the ball. Patton gets the snap, empty backfield, looks to the outside, catch caught at the 31. That's enough for a 1st down, a little bit more. 1st down, Gators. Tackle made by Anthony Flores.
Great job by Patton. Indians showing blitz, but backing off. Patton getting in and out quick and getting the 1st down for the Gators.
Two receivers stacked up to the near side, one to the far, and a running back on both hips of Patton. He'll hand it off to Simons, and Simons brought down at the line of scrimmage, no gain. It was Gavin Turpin there to stop it for the Indians. Second and 2, Patton motions his running back out. He'll just take it himself with a lot of pressure. There's Blake Brashers there to meet him, but a flag on the field. That's what the ref has to say here. 2nd down.
So you see this QB start to slide. Brasher's kind of trying to dodge him there.
2nd and 2, Patton motions his running back out. He'll just take it himself with a lot of pressure. There's Blake Brashers there to meet him. A flag on the field. The penalty was holding on the offense, but the Indians decline it and elect for a 3rd and 10 instead of 2nd and 20. But a good idea. Gamble works here on 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd and 12 for the Gators. They'll make them last second switches on the field while 4 receivers, 3 of them lined up to the top of your screen and 1 to the bottom. The running back lined up to Patton's right, but before the play, the Gators are going to have to call a timeout. That will be their first of the half. 7 minutes, 29 left to go in the 1st quarter. All knotted up at 0 here at the Reservation in Port Neches, Texas on YouTube. Gators elect to punt on 4th down after the newbie stop. Catch made by Guidry on the return. He's still up past the 32, pushing some more, and the Gators eventually bring him down at the 33-yard line. A Guidry-type return there, and the Indians get a stop of their own. Just about halfway through the first quarter, no score. We'll have all the coverage right here on Indian Press on YouTube.
YouTube.
First and 10, Bailey steps back and looks Guidry's way. Pass caught at the 40. Get thrown forward to the 46-yard line. That is enough for an Indians first down.
Indians' first down of the night, coming with 6 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. First drive didn't go their way, off to a great second start.
First and 10 from the West Fork 46-yard line. Bailey gets the snap and off to Diaz. Diaz up the middle with some room, puts the hand down, but cannot get him to the ground. 2nd and 1 now for the Indians after the Diaz run.
Diaz having a strong game last 6 weeks as he'll check off. Tyson Henry will check onto the field.
Second and 1, the Indians go to I formation. Have receiver 1 to both sides and a tight end to the left tackle's left side. Play action, look in the middle of the field for Jackson. He's open downfield, underthrown, incomplete. Jackson can't bring it in. Will set up a 3rd and 1 after the incompletion.
Dalen Jackson about 5 yards of separation right there. Bailey and him not being able to connect. Those 2nd and shorts, they are gonna want to throw the deep ball, try to test something out. Now only needing half a yard to get the first down.
3rd and 1, 1 yard till a new set. Probably look for a run here. It is Henry on the ground. Good block from Matney, and he gets past the 40-yard line to the 37, and a first down for the Indians. Hard count, nobody jumps. Bailey, play action, middle of the field. Jackson overthrown, intercepted by the Gators. They say he brings it in. An amazing chance taken by the Gators right there. They get the ball right back. They'll have it at the 25-yard line with 5 minutes to go. Huge statement to start that second drive. Back out comes Kylan Patton and the Gators offense. Patton hands the ball off to his running back. Met at the line, though. He's still up to the outside. Makes a couple of Indian defenders miss, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line. That is enough for a Gators first down.
Gators off to a hot start here this drive. Be Caden Simmons on the first down.
First and 10 from the Gators' 35-yard line. 2 receivers stacked up to both sides of your screen. Here it's Simmons on the carry, just a gain of 1 yard though. Productive play for the Indians defensive line. There's Gavin Turpin to make the stop. Second and 9 now for the Gators. Off 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top here. Patton rolls out to the right side and just overthrows his target. Down it was number 18, Nikias Adams. Very good coverage right there by Flores. Will bring up a 3rd and 9.
Just out of reach, the wide receiver Adams. PNG can get this stop. They will get the ball back. Just under 4 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Same formation for the Gators. 3 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far. The running back Simmons again to Patton's left. Patton play action, pressure from Brashers, throws it way over his target and incomplete. Gators are going to have to punt it here on 4th down after the pressure from Brashers.
Most definitely Brashers going straight through that offensive line. Pat feeling the pressure, just trying to get it away. Indians will force the punt.
Number 13, Tyler Gilliam to punt it away for the Gators. Dawson Guidry back deep to return it for the Indians. Good punt, but a short punt by the Gators with a good roll. Still going past the 25 and picked up at the Indians' 24-yard line. They'll start right there. Still looking for 1 score in this first quarter. We'll have it right here when we get back on Indian Press on YouTube. First and 10, Bailey gets the snap and hands it off to Henry, and Henry getting thrown in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 yards and a 2nd and 12 now for the Indians.
This Gators defense just shutting down the Indians offense here tonight. First drive with the punt, last drive with the interception. Right there, the tackle for loss. Set up a 2nd and 12.
That was Leonardo Cadenas on the tackle for the Gators. Got right through the line on 1st down. Here, 4 receiver set on 2nd. Gators see the short pass. He rolls out, has to make a play for himself. It's like they'll call it incomplete. It was Dalen Jackson on the target. Says he got his foot out before he could bring it in. Going to bring up a 3rd and 12. The Indians in risky territory of a 3 and out.
Dalen Jackson being the favorite target here tonight. Not being able to haul anything in. The 3rd and long, we could see it go right back to him. Third and 12, 2 running backs to each side of Bailey. He motions Benkert out, a lot of pressure. Dumps off the screen for Henry, runs around and brought down after a gain of about 6 yards. Still 6 yards too short of that 1st down marker. It will bring up a 4th and 6. The Indians are going to have to punt it away once again in this first quarter. This Gators defense has been outstanding here tonight. If they will get the ball back with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. PNG's first 3 drives going punt, interception, and now another punt.
Dawson Guidry. It's like Kane Romero to punt it away for the Indians. A good punt and a high bounce. Looks like the Gators might have touched it. There is a flag on the field. Call that Indian ball. Indians take over at their own at the Gator 20-yard line. can take advantage of the turnover here.
Most definitely, as the Indians will get the ball back in Gator territory. They'll mark it down at the 20-yard line. Huge favor going in the Indians' way, hoping to convert.
Whole bunch of luck for the Indians right there. Gonna have to take advantage of it here, already in the red zone at the 20. Here's Henry on the ground, makes a guy miss and brought down at the 5-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain for Henry, sets up a 1st and goal inside the 5 now.
Tyson Henry, after the big momentum shift, getting a 10-yard gain. Indians needing 5 yards on 4 plays. Could almost imagine 4 runs right here.
1st and goal, Bailey gets the snap. Off to Henry. Henry stopped in the backfield again. It's a loss of 4 yards, a 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line now after the loss on Henry.
Number 30, Adrian Galiga, going right through the offensive line, getting the tackle for loss. PNG's going to have to change their mindset here with 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
It's a loss of 4 yards, a 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Back to the 2 running back set. Henry on the left and Benkert on the right. Gators showing blitz on 2nd and goal. A lot of pressure. Bailey trying to figure out what to do. Throws it at the back of the end zone for Jackson. Incomplete. A whole bunch of pressure from the Gators front 7. Didn't give Bailey enough time to throw, and that'll set up a 3rd and goal for the Indians.
PNG needing to end up with points any means possible. Having the muff punt, getting the ball at the 20-yard line, starting it with a Tyson Henry 1st down, just not being able to convert.
3rd and goal from the 8. Jackson and Benkert to the near, Guidry and Brisboe to the far. Bailey play action, middle of the field. Jackson back in the end zone, incomplete, another drop. Jackson not able to bring it in. Set up another goal. 4th and goal here. It's Eli West on to kick the field goal for the Indians.
Connor Bailey having Jackson wide open in the back of the end zone, just not being able to connect. Eli West will go out there. It'll be a 25-yard field goal.
Hudson Bond, Connor Drody, and Eli West. The unit for the Indians, a good snap, a good hold. Eli West kick as good as ever. Eli West right down the middle, gets the Indians ahead, 3-0. 53 seconds left in the 1st quarter. The Indians strike first. We'll have all the action right here on Indian Press on YouTube.
Hey, sports fans. It has been a very intense back-and-forth game so far. Both teams have been just putting back and forth until the Indians right there got a return on their own punt and got almost in the end zone, but Jalen Jackson just kind of missed it right there at the end. But we still got the points on the board, looking to go and stomp them right here. And back to you, Kaden.
Eli West on to kick it away for the Indians. Deep kick by West, caught at the 3-yard line. Gators elect for a return here. It's Simmons on the return. Makes a couple guys miss. Eli West doesn't get him down, but he's pushed out of bounds by Drake Goche at the 46-yard line. Eli West on to kick it away for the Indians. It's a 43-yard return right there by Nikias Adams. Set the Gators up nicely with 44 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. Here's the Gator offense here. He hands it off to his back. So going to be a 2-yard gain before Jackson Winfrey gets back there for the tackle for the Indians. It was Courtney Simmons on the carry for the Gators. 2nd and 8 after the run. Clock nearing 20 seconds left to go in the first. That could be their last play of the quarter. Looks like they will just let it run down. That will be the last of the first. Not an eventful one, but the Indians lead 3-0.
Hey sports fans, that was the end of the first quarter. The Indians are leading 3-0, and we just want to give a quick shout out to our amazing senior class homecoming sweetheart who was just crowned before the game, Sophia Cowart. She is one of my close friends. I love her so much. She's the sweetest human being. But now she is overdoing her thing as a cheerleader. And also to junior sweetheart Carly Coker, who is now at the Indian Net, our sophomore sweetheart Jasmine Payoff, who is also over with varsity cheer right now, and to our freshman sweetheart Kate Lewin, who cheered last night as a JV cheerleader. Congratulations to all of y'all and happy homecoming. Back to you, Kaden.
We go with the second quarter. Patton rolling to the left side, intercepted. He's gonna go all the way. Zane Newby starting the second quarter with a pick six. Touchdown Indians. Zane Newby finds a way, and the Indians go up 2 scores.
A much needed momentum shift there for the Indians. Newby sticking his foot in the ground, intercepting it off and taking it all the way, putting the Indians up 9 here with 11 minutes, 51 seconds left.
Read it like a book. Zane Newby takes it all the way to the house. 9-0, and on comes Eli West to make it 10. Good snap from Bond, a fake. Guidry throws it to the end zone. Victor Trevino brings it in for the 2-point conversion. The Indians go up 11-0. Big momentum shifter to start off the second quarter. It's what the Indians needed. They lead 11-0. Before we get back to the action, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Cascade Vibration Solutions, Leo Weeks Photographers, Complete Athlete, Farmers Insurance James Carpenter Agency, Maria's Diner, F. Mole Masonry, Gregory Law Firm, Advantage Real Estate, Drody Roofing and Construction, Priority Health and Wound Care, Classic Finds, and the Port Neches Groves Masonic Lodge. And we have to shout out Signature Group for the Canes, the weekly Canes. Thank you so much. That's Eli West on to kick it away again for the Indians. High kick caught at the 27-yard line. Wynn lays a hit but gets ran over. Actually brought down at the 33-yard line. It was number 23, Caden Simmons, on the return for the Gators. newfound life for the Indians. Credit to the defense. Make their way back out there here. 11 minutes, 47 left to go in the second quarter. A new quarter, basically, after just 2 plays. 1st and 10 for the Gators. A receiver to the near and 2 to the top of your screen. Patton gets the snap and off to the back. Simmons met by Trevino at the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard gain will set up a 2nd and 8 for the Gators and some flag for some after play activity. We'll see who they call it on. Looks like it's a 15-yard penalty on the play. It just says a personal foul. So it's going to be a 1st and 25 now for the Gators offense. Left 4 receivers on the field, 3 of them to the far, 1 of them to the near, and 1 running back to Patton's right. He rolls out to the right side. Anthony Flores there to meet the receiver. Only a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up a 3rd and 23. Another chance for a big stop for the Indians defense here on a turnover downs chance. 3rd and 21. 3 receivers this time to the bottom of your screen and 1 to the top. Another penalty will set him back 5 more yards. It'll be a 3rd and 26 for the Gators.
PNG showing blitz O-line, getting a little jumpy there. Send back another 5 yards, and it'll be a 3rd and 25.
Same formation for the Gators. 3rd and 26. Patton rolls out, pressure from Trevino on 3rd down. Nobody open downfield, just chunks it up. Valson brings it in, interception. The Indians get the ball back once again. Valson finds a way, and the Indians take over at their own 49.
First Zane Newby, now Balin Valson with the interception. PNG will get the ball right at midfield with 10 minutes and 21 seconds left.
49 yards.
First and 10, Bailey steps back, middle of the field, has Benkert open. Pass caught at the 30. He's gonna go all the way. A good block from Brisboe and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians. Tice Benkert gets his 6th.
The Balin Valson interception sets up the Tice Benkert 51-yard house call, putting the Indians up 17-0.
Clicking on all cylinders now. A great block by Brisboe gets Benkert a free touchdown for the Indians. 1 play, 6 points for the Indians. Eli West on to make it 7. Hudson Bond to snap. Dawson Guidry to hold. Eli West kick is good. The Indians go up 18-0. A huge second quarter. 10 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in it. We'll have all the action right here on Indian Press on YouTube.
Hey, sports fans, I just want to say the defense has definitely turned it around this quarter. Here in the second quarter, we've had 6
Eli West back on to kick it once again for the Indians. A high kick caught at the 20-yard line this time. Return here from Simmons. Makes Wynn miss, gets the outside. Bowlen doesn't bring him down. He'll step out of bounds, though, at the 37-yard line. And as the Indians defense makes their way back on there again, they've had an amazing performance so far this second quarter. Even the first, holding them down to 0 then. But there was a performance last week that not many people saw. On the sidelines, Alex Pham and Christian Chason, a perfect game. Didn't move one step. Cheered the guys on. The team loved it. The morale was high. The guys weren't moving. And it was a great day for the Indians. They got the win versus Splendora. Back to action here, though. Patton hands it off to Simmons, and he's going backwards. That's a 4-yard loss for the Gators. We'll call it a 2nd and 13 now at their own 33-yard line.
It'll be number 90, Blake Tucker there, credited for the tackle for loss.
Second and 13 for West Fork. The running back to Patton's left is Caden Simons. He'll motion out to the far side, empty backfield set. Indians send 4. Pass incomplete. Some great coverage right there by Bryson Phelps and Thurl Malvo. That'll bring up a 3rd and 13 after the incompletion.
Like Hayden mentioned, Indians having a slow start in the first quarter. The second quarter has been flawless. Looking to force another 3 and out and get the ball back. Just over 9 minutes left.
Third and 13, the West Fork Gators gonna have to pass out of this one. A lot of pressure, a fumble, another turnover for the Indians. They jump on top of it. Turpin brings it in. Indians get the ball once again. This time Gavin Turpin gets it, and the Indians take over.
The Indians with another forced turnover. Bryson Phelps there, forcing the fumble. Gavin Turpin to pick it up. They'll get the ball back inside the Gators' 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bailey hands it off to Henry, but Henry stops in the backfield. The first time we've seen the offense back out there in a while after all the defensive scores. It's a 2nd and 11 now for the Indians. Dalen Jackson on the numbers and Seth Brisboe in the slot, both to the near side. Hansing the tight end to the far left, and Romero the fullback behind the left guard. Bailey looking deep for a receiver, but nobody open. Looks like there's a lot of miscommunication on the play. The incompletion will bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Indians. Third and 11, the Indians still with the ball in the red zone right at the top of the 20-yard line here. Hoping for another 6 points. With 4 receivers set here, they'll go with a pass here. Play action, Bailey over the middle, looking for Brisboe in the end zone, touch, drops it. Bailey hit as he throws, incompletion. Near 6 points for the Indians, but they'll have to elect for Eli West to try for 3.
So that is the second time here tonight. Bailey finding someone wide open in the end zone and the receiver not being able to haul it in.
It's going to be Eli West on for a 37-yard field goal here. High snap, Guidry picks it up, he'll take it himself. Looks deep to get rid of it, but he's just gonna have to hold on and take the sack. He's brought down after the recovery at the 31-yard line. The Gators will have it in their own territory. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the second quarter. The Indians lead 18-0. Of all the action right here on Indian Press on YouTube. First and 10, Patton hands it off to Simmons. Simmons met at the line of scrimmage. It's Winfrey again. No gain. That'll set up a 2nd and 10 for the Gators.
Jackson Winfrey making another play on the defensive side of the ball. It was Jackson Winfrey that was credited with the fumble. Forced the fumble. Got another tackle for loss right there. Will set up a 2nd and 11.
Second 11 for the Gators. Patton rolls out to the right side, has a receiver open downfield. Good coverage from Valson. Almost intercepted again, but ultimately falls to the floor incomplete. I'll set up another 3rd and 11 this time after the near interception by Balin Valson. Almost his 2nd of the night.
Balin Valson being a ball hawk here this past couple of weeks, having an interception in the last game against Splendora. Having another one early tonight. Almost getting another one right there as it'll set up a 3rd and long here for the Gators.
Third and 11 for the Gators. 3 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far. Hard count from Patton. A whole bunch of pressure from Tucker. He just chunks it downfield. Incomplete. Amazing coverage from Newby. Pass was intended for Courtney Simmons, but incomplete. Newby having himself a night. That'll set up a 4th and 11 for the Gators.
Indians defense with another stop here tonight. Gators having no answer.
It's Tyler Gilliam on to punt it for the Gators and Dawson Guidry to return for the Indians. Good snap. Gilliam gets his punt away. Low line drive caught by Guidry. Makes a guy miss quick, but brought down at the 42-yard line. Another great possession for the Gators. Excuse me, the Indians defense. There is a flag on the play. a block in the back on the receiving team. It'll be a 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. Excuse me, 10-yard penalty from the end of the play. It'll be a 1st and 10, still Indians ball at the 32-yard line.
This is a reminder that the Indian Spirit and Cheer alumni members can please meet at the scoreboard gate at the beginning of halftime.
7 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And back on is the Indians offense. Brisboe and Jackson to the far side. Bailey gets rid of it. Pass complete to Jackson and brought down at the 35-yard line.
Pass complete number 10, Bailey Jackson.
Bailey finally being able to connect with Jackson on the 3-yard gain. We'll set up a 2nd and 7 from their own 35.
Bailey Jackson getting a lot of love tonight from Bailey. Finally connecting there on the first down play. Here Bailey hands it off to Henry. Henry met at the line of scrimmage again. Only 1 yard on the carry. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Indians.
Set up a 2nd and 7. Oh, 35.
Kane Romero will check off for Tice Benkert.
Gators linebacker number 7, Curtis Sandell. Going straight off the edge. Nobody touching him.
3rd and 6. 3 receivers all lined up to the near side usually means a pass, but the Indians could go both ways here on 3rd down with Tyson Henry to Bailey's left. To go play action, looking to the middle. Pass incomplete, intended for Tice Benkert. Couldn't bring it in. That'll set up a 4th and 6 for the Indians. Let's see what the decision is here on 4th down. They will send out the punt unit.
Great pocket presence there by Connor Bailey, stepping up into the pocket, firing it to Tice Benkert. Just not being able to connect will force the punt.
Fourth and 6, and they'll send on Kane Romero to punt it away for the Indians. A good snap, he gets his punt away. Gators just let it land at the 30-yard line, a good roll, and Winfrey picks it up at the 11. Good punt from Romero. Pins the Gators back inside the 20-yard line. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go for the Gators to try to get their first score of the game. When we come back, we'll have all the action right here on Indian Press on YouTube. First and 10, Patton gets the snap and off to Simmons. Simmons up the middle, a couple of good blocks. Be good enough for a 4-yard gain. One of the best runs in recent memory so far in the second quarter for the Gators. Bring up a 2nd and 6 for West Fork.
Gators are going to want to slowly but surely cut this lead to 2 scores and not let the Indians get another possession here in the first half.
Four minutes, 55 left to go now in the second quarter. Still with the 4 receiver set. Patton will throw it quick on the play action. His pass completed to Simmons. It'll be 3rd and 1 for West Fork. We'll check on another tight end for one of the receivers. Looks like they're going to send in a heavy unit here on 3rd down.
First time we'll see the heavy unit here for the Gators, hoping to convert on a crucial 3rd and 1.
It'll be the first time we've seen it from an opposing opponent all year. Looks like they're going to go for the tush push. Jackson Winfrey goes above the pile. Looks like they might have done enough to stop him from that first down. They'll call it down at the 27-yard line. That is just enough for a Gators first down. The heavy set does the job, but a great effort by that PNG defense. Goes the Gators' way there on third down, a new set. Back to 4 receivers, 2 to each side, and the running back still to Patton's right. Patton gets the snap off to Simmons. Simmons with a hole. Brought down by Winfrey after 3 yards, a 2nd and 7 now for the Gators.
Winfrey being all over the field here tonight, forcing fumbles, forcing tackle for losses, and we'll be credited with the tackle right there. It'll be a 2nd and 7 from the Gators' own 30-yard line.
Jackson Winfrey been a problem all night, coming down from the 2nd level and bringing down the running back with not much of a gain. Here it's Phelps on the tackle after a 3-yard gain. We'll bring up a 3rd and 4 as we just pass up that 3-minute mark. It's like an official's timeout on the field. Of 2 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the second quarter. We'll have all the action right here on Indian Press on YouTube.
An official timeout. Third down and 4 for the Gators.
And we're back here now, a 3rd and 4 for the Gators offense. Empty backfield set. Patton fumbles the snap a little bit. He keeps it. Pressure from Turpin. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does, but incomplete. Throws it a little bit too far and out of bounds. The pressure from Turpin was too much. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Gators, and they'll elect to punt it away once again.
Indians going to have 2 minutes and 25 seconds to flip the field and score right before the end of the half. They will have all 3 timeouts and that 2-minute timeout.
Tyler Gilliam to punt once again for the Gators, and Dawson Guidry to return for the Indians. Another good snap from the long snapper. Low punt. Fair catch made by Guidry at the 35-yard line. 2 minutes and 20 for that Indians offense to work. Chasing a 4-score lead when we come back right here on Indian Press on YouTube. Bailey fakes the sweep, rolls out right side. Benkert over the middle, hauls it in and brings it up to the 47-yard line. First down for the Indians on their Benkert reception.
Connor Bailey finding Tice Benkert for the 2nd time here tonight. Indians moving quick.
That'll be the last play before the 2-minute timeout. A good start to this 2-minute drill drive. A new set of downs from the Indians, 47. We come back right here on Indian Press on YouTube. Indians offense back on the field. Brisboe in the slot to the near side. And Dalen Jackson on the numbers. Tyson Henry to Bailey's left. Bailey gets the snap and down to Henry. Henry looking for a big run. Here he makes a couple of Gator defenders miss and past the 40 to the 38-yard line. And a first down for the Indians. Tyson Henry with a 13-yard carry.
2 plays for the Indians, 2 first downs. As they set up quickly to try to get a play off. They will have 1 minute and 45 seconds left with 3 timeouts.
A receiver to each side for the Indians is play action. Looking Jackson's way to the sideline, incomplete. A little bit of a late hit and a couple of flags on the field. 15-yard penalty and another automatic first down. The unnecessary roughness call ends up in a 1st and 10, this time from the 24. So I guess you could say 3 plays and 3 first downs now for the Indians. Here Bailey gets the snap and down to Henry. Henry looking good. He dives forward inside the red zone now at the 19. A 5-yard gain and a 2nd and 5 for the Indians.
With PNG being in Gator territory inside the 20-yard line, they can take it a little slower now with having 3 timeouts.
Henry once again on the ground, lowering his shoulder and getting past that first down marker. The first timeout of the first half for the Indians. They'll have a fresh set of downs from the West Fork 13-yard line when we come back. All the coverage right here on Indian Press on YouTube. First and 10. Hard count, nobody jumped. Bailey gets the snap and hands off to Henry. A couple of good blocks, and he'll walk into the end zone, his first of the night. Tyson Henry gets 6, and the Indians go up 24-0.
Indians with first down after first down, driving all the way. Ends it with a Tyson Henry touchdown, putting the Indians up 24-0. Gators still having 1 minute left to go down and score with 2 timeouts.
Hudson Bond to snap, Dawson Guidry to hold, and Eli West on for the point after. Good snap, good hold. Eli West kick is good, and the Indians go up 25-0 A minute and 6 left to go in the second quarter. Gators chasing a lot. 5 scores, 4 scores. We'll have the coverage right here on Indian Press on YouTube. Eli West on to kick it away for the Indians. High kick, fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
Fair catch by number 15, Colin Snyder.
It's Colin Snyder making the catch. They'll start their drive at their own 30-yard line. A minute and 5 seconds. Looking for one score, a field goal will do, but the Indians defense looking to continue stacking drives and holding them to 0. Here comes the West Fork offense. Be looking for a lot of pass. Quarterback number 2, Kylan Patton. Patton play action to nobody. He'll just slide down after a 2-yard loss. There's Bryson Phelps there to make him go down. It's a 2nd and 12 for the Gators, and the clock is just running.
Looks like the Gators will run one more play and let the clock hit 0 and end the first half.
Second and 12, Patton gets the snap, rolls out to the right side, looking deep over the middle for Simons, and complete. Looks like it was intended for Simons. Ended up going Hinestroza's way. The incompletion brings up a 3rd and 12.
Like Caden said earlier, Indians leading 4 scores here in the first half. Hoping to keep that way going into the second.
Looks like the running back, Courtney Simons, running out there as receiver. We'll have 2 on each side now. But they're going to have to call their second timeout of the first half. 21 seconds left to go in the second quarter. West Fork needing a score, but not a lot of life left. The Indians lead 25-0. Third and 13 for the Gators. Back to the 4 receiver set, 2 to each side. Here Patton's gonna hand it off to his back. A good run, he runs over a couple of Indian defenders. It was Curtis Sandell on the carry.
Curtis Sandell.
A 4th and 1 for West Fork. 5 seconds left to go on the game clock, and they're just going to let it run to 0. Indians finish the first half up 25-0.
Scores halftime. Indians 25, Gators 9.
Hey sports fans, it's halftime, but don't leave just yet. Wait a little bit, because after the West Fork band goes, we have our Purple Pride band, our Indian frontline, and our Indianettes ready to perform for y'all. And don't forget, our band will perform in their regional band competition here at the Res tomorrow at 6:40 p.m. Be there if you can. The show is amazing. I watched it earlier in the week, and it is amazing. And good luck to band. I hope you all keep competing, and we'll see y'all soon. Here's halftime. Congratulations to the Player of the Week, Ava Hall. The West Fork player officers are Valerie Vermita, Kaylee Bennett, Kirsten Dimalanta, and Zizi Wananizi. Tonight, the players are performing a streamer jazz routine to Confidence. All right, players, take it away.
Please give it up for the award-winning Gator Marching Band. The band is under the direction of band directors Weston Quintana and Patrick Brown, percussion director Tim Turner, and color guard director Danielle Fontaine. The Gator Band drum majors are Angelina Velasquez, Joanna Guerrero, Vivian Zhang, and Holden Hurley. Tonight, the band is performing their 2025 marching show, Ad Astra, featuring selections from the movie Interstellar by Hans Zimmer, Equilibrium by Paul Lovett Cooper, Symphony No. 2, Apollo Unleashed by Frank Ticelli, What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish, Go the Distance by Alan Menken, and Defying Gravity by Stephen Schwartz. The featured soloists for tonight's performance are Alex Rivera on baritone, Frank Moreno on sousaphone, and Angelina Velasquez on flute. And now, sit back and enjoy the West Fork Gators Marching Band. Time to recognize the outstanding marchers of the week. Freshman Marcher of the Week, Evelyn Godinez. Woodwind Member of the Week, Sarai Soto. Brass Member of the Week, Levi Lauer. Percussion Member of the Week, Gabe Hernandez. Color Guard Member of the Week, Adelie Jimenez. Section Leader of the Week, Leslie Gutierrez. And the Section of the Week is the Clarinet. Let's give it up one more time for your West Fork High School Gator Marching Band. In the words of legendary announcer Mr. Tip Durham, bonsoir mes amis, laissez les bon temps rouler. It is with particular pleasure, profound pride, I present to you the Purple Pride of Port Neches Groves, the Indian Band and Indianettes, 2025-2026. Performing groups are under the field direction of drum majors Peyton Bryan, Madison Cantrell, Cheyenne Sadler, and Alyssa Trump. Please direct your attention to the field as the Indian Twirlers perform their routine to September. The 2025-2026 Indian Twirlers are co-head twirler Brooklyn Buckaloo, co-head twirler Riley West, Chloe Blanchard, Evelyn Durham, Madison McBride, Maggie Stoops, Madison Tobias, Sophia Totten, Kristen Booth. Indianettes now take the field. 2025-2026 Indianet officers from left to right are Lieutenant Aaron Morris, Lieutenant Layla Bedwine, Lieutenant Manny Amshire, Captain Betsy McIntyre, Lieutenant Bailey Shields, Lieutenant Reese Vaselis, Lieutenant Macy Workman. The Indianettes will now perform a routine to Sweet Child of Mine. celebration for the Indianettes to announce the most outstanding individuals of the week. Kicker of the week is Grace Lawson. Indianette of the week is Corley Crochet. Indianette directors are Courtney Shake Snyder, Alicia Barnett, and Alicia Absher. Wish the West Fork Band best of luck in this year's UIL competitions. The Indian Band and Indianettes will now perform a portion of their UIL contest show entitled Bow to Your Queen. The Indian Band performs at 6:40 p.m. tomorrow right here at PNG for the Region Marching Contest. We hope you can come support these students. for the Indians, number 67, Elijah West. He'll be kicking off for the Indians, number 30, Nathan Matu.
It's time for some second half football. Here's Nathan Matude on to kick it away for the Indians. This kick caught at the 5-yard line. Simmons on to return it. Anthony Flores drops the returner down at the 17-yard line. Very good start for the Indians to open up this second half. Looks like the Gators will start in 4 receiver set here to start off this second half. We'll have 3 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near. Patton will get the snap, hand it off to his back. Trevino misses, but Flores there to bring him down, and a hard hit at the end of it. Looks like from Dane Stewart, that'll be a gain of 4 yards, a 2nd and 6 for the Gators.
Number 19, Anthony Flores with 2 big hits here. Only 20 seconds into the third quarter.
Second and 6, 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Patton gets the snap and hands it off. Met at the line, though. It's Winfrey and Tucker. He spins off of it, but picked up right where he was left off by Trevino. That was Curtis Sandell on the carry. They'll give him 2 yards. A 3rd and 5 now for the Gators.
Indians looking to force a quick 3 and out, get the ball back. Trying to go up 5 scores here in the third quarter.
Third and 5. Patton gets the snap, pressure from Tucker. Here's Trevino chasing him down. He rolls out. He's going to take it himself and out of bounds past the first down marker. And at the 28-yard line, first down. Gators, it's Kylan Patton on the first down carry.
Patton, realizing the pressure was coming, scrambles out to the left, gets the first down for the Gators. It'll be a 1st and 10 from their own 28.
A clean set of downs for the Gators. At their own 28-yard line. They'll have 2 receivers stacked up to the near side and 1 to the far. Patton will just hand it off for Sandell. He'll get 1 yard on the carry, a 2nd and 9 now for the Gators. There's Blake Brashers coming in from the 2nd level to bring him down after the gain of 1. Second and 9, Simmons motions to the far side. So I'll move him up a little bit into the slot. Patton gets the snap, looks Simmons' way. Over the middle, he's open. He's going to take it himself with some room. Gets to the outside and past Winfrey, almost fumbles it, but gets pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That is enough for another first down for the Gators. Again, Kylan Patton taking himself and making something out of it for the Gators.
Most definitely, as that is twice now. Kylan Patton has escaped pressure and got the first down using his legs. They'll make his way to their own 42-yard line.
Same formation. 4 receivers, 3 to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Sandell, the back, he'll take it here. Trevino meets him at the line, but Phelps comes in and brings him down. We'll say no gain, just back to the line of scrimmage with forward progress. A 2nd and 10 again here for West Fork.
Big props to number 97, Victor Trevino, being all over the field tonight. Making plays happen as he got first touch right there. Like David said, Bryson Phelps bringing him down. They'll mark him down right back at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 2nd and 10.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Indians. Kason Burnham checks on for Anthony Flores. Indians send forward, not a lot of pressure, but he's rolling out from Brashers. Patton heaves it down the field, nobody open. Pass caught. Newby misses the tackle, he gets up to the 30. McLeod and Winfrey meet him at the 20-yard line, but a huge gain and a 1st down for the Gators.
Kylan Patton, whenever he can to get that ball out, just heaves it up. It'll be a 40-yard gain all the way to PNG's 20. 1st and 10.
Looks like Nikias Adams running down about 15 yards to come and make that grab. Great effort right there by Bryson Phelps, almost intercepting it, but not being able to bring it in. 1st and 10, Patton hands it off to his back at Simmons on the carry. Burnham will meet him though after a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 for the Gators.
Gators will make their way into the red zone for the first time here tonight. Number 20, Blake Satcher will check on. Off checks Bryson Phelps.
Seen a lot of them on the special team side of things. Caleb Wynn checking in at middle linebacker for Jackson Winfrey. Very solid for the Indians on the special teams, all special teams units. Get some action right here on the defensive side of things. Here's 2nd and 8 for the Gators. Patton play action, a lot of pressure. Here's Wynn, he throws it away. Pass caught again. It's number 18, Nikias Adams with another big reception, inching closer to that 1st down marker, but just a yard shy. 3rd and 1 for West Fork.
Kylan Patton, whenever he can here early in this 3rd quarter, to move the ball down the field, realizing the pressure was coming, gets the ball out, sets up the 3rd and 1.
Like tush-push formation. Patton under center. Gets the snap, pushes forward. Looks like he does get around that 11-yard line. They may give him that whole yard. See what the refs have to say. They do give him the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Gators at the PNG 11. West Fork building a good drive here early in the 3rd. Timeout by the Gators. 6 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Indians still lead 25-0. The Gators nearing their 1st score. We'll have all the best action right here on Indian Press on YouTube. First and 10 from the Gators at the Indians 11. Patton gets the snap, play action, throws it to the bubble out for Simons. Simons gets the catch, makes Burnham miss to the 5-yard line and hit hard by Ryder McLeod. Him and Turpin wrap him up and mark him down. Not before a gain of 5 yards, though. A 2nd and 5 now for the Gators.
West Fork Gators showing some life here in the 3rd quarter, led by quarterback Kylan Patton. Whether it's throwing the ball or using his legs to get the 1st down, he's doing whatever he can.
2nd and 5. Looks like the Gators have 3 receivers on the field. They'll have 2 running backs, 1 to both sides of Patton. It's Simons and Sandell. Simons motions out to the near side. Sandell gets it on the ground. Up the middle, Burnham meets him, pushes forward from his O-line, but not enough. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. That could be enough for a Gators first down. And they do give it to him. That'll be a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Here comes the heavy set.
Heavy set coming on, only need 1 yard on 4 plays. Everybody knows what play they're running.
Looks like they do give it to him. Touchdown, Gators. Kylan Patton gets into the end zone on the tush push, a 1-yard touchdown. Gators go up 25-6. First point after by West Fork tonight is good. Indians still lead 25-7. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter of the best action of Indian Friday night football right here on Indian Press on YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube.
Down by number 14, Dawson Gidry.
Comes the Indians offense. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. They lead 25-7. Just looking to extend that lead. If the Gators lose all hope here, Bailey's going to hand it off to Henry. Henry with some room, a good block. Has one guy to beat on the 50-yard line. Can't bring him down, though. He gets to the 44-yard line and a huge first down run on the first play of the drive for Tyson Henry.
Indians off to a great start. Great tackle by number 11, Jaden Meetadog.
One-on-one, open downfield, not an easy play at all. Great tackle right there by Neetadog. Bailey play action, pass complete to Ben Curtin. He'll get brought down at the 35-yard line. A yard shy of the first down marker, 2nd and 1 for the Indians.
Made by number 16, Aiden McGarrett. Number 12, Aiden Murray. 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1, back to the 2 receiver set. It's Jude Golke on the field now. He's on the numbers, and Seth Brisboe in the slot. It's going to be Tyson Henry on the ground, though. That should be enough for a first down, and they do give it to him. First down, Indians on the 1-yard Tyson Henry run. Tice Benkert and Day Lou will check on for Kane Romero and Ledger Hansing. The new receivers, Lou and Benkert, will be on the near side, and Golke and Brisboe to the far, Henry to Bailey's right. Play action. Golke this time on the slot, lowers his shoulder and runs right through the corner. First down for the Indians on the Golke reception, 13 yards, and a new set for the Indians.
First down for the Indians. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line for the Gators.
Like Caden said, Golke's first reception of the night. Running. West Fork defender over, getting the first down.
Bailey play action again. Looking for Golke inside the 5. Can't bring it in. Incompletion brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Indians at the West Fork 22.
So that is about the 5th drop combined here from the Indians tonight. Connor Bailey putting it right in their chest, just not being able to haul it in.
Second and 10, a tight end to left tackle's left and a fullback behind the guard. Here's Henry on the run, up the middle, and just brought down at the 11-yard line. 11-yard gain and a first down for the Indians. Just one broken tackle away from a free trip to the end zone for the 2nd time of the night for Henry. It'll settle for a first down and try to score later in this drive. Or maybe right here, 1st and 10 from the 11. 2 receivers, Brisboe and Golke, both to the far side. Henry still the back, he gets the carry. Up the middle, some good blocks. Met after just a gain of 3 yards. They'll call it a 2nd and 8 for the Indians. Two receivers still on the far side. Play action this time for Golke. Golke cuts back in and into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians. Jude Golke gets his first 6, and they go up 31-7.
Golke's first drive of the night ends in a touchdown. Indians go up 31-7 with 1:40 left in the 3rd quarter.
I'd love to see Golke in the end zone. 11-yard touchdown reception for him. Great ball by Bailey, and amazing blocks by that O-line. Sets up for a great play. Good snap by Bond. The hold by Drody and the kick by West is good. The Indians lead 32-7 with 1:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The sophomore Nathan Matute on to kick it away for the Indians. Back deep for the Gators, number 1 Courtney Simmons and number 18 Ukias Adams. lefty kick by Matute into the end zone. A little touchback there from Matute. For the West Fork offense makes their way on the field, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Cascade Vibration Solutions, Leo Weeks Photographers, Complete Athlete, Farmers Insurance James Carpenter Agency, Maria's Diner, F. Mole Masonry, Gregory Law Firm, Advantage Real Estate, Drody Roofing and Construction, Priority Health and Wound Care, Classic Finds, and the Port Neches Groves Masonic Lodge. Patton hands it off to Sandell. Sandell will get it 2 yards, met it at the line. Pushes forward for those extra 2. It'll be a 2nd and 8. That was Jackson Winfrey on the tackle for the Indians.
Patton and this Gators offense are going to have to go through a faster tempo, being down 4 scores with 1 minute and 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Patton rolling out to the right side. Pass was intended for Courtney Simmons, but overthrown and incomplete. 32-7. You don't really have the most motivation whenever you're down a lot, mostly the whole game. But the head coach for West Fork, Dougal McDougal, a Port Neches Groves alumni, retired from Kingwood after a great coaching career. And then the opportunity opened up for the new school of West Fork, and he took it, and he's taken this team completely new. There, Winfrey smokes the running back and brings him down, no gain. It'll bring up a 4th and 8 for the Gators. There'll be an official timeout on the field with 48 seconds. Go back and talk about it. Dougal McDougal, a loved guy in the PNG community, is graduating class. A lot of people talk about it. You see it all around. Just an amazing guy, even better coach. Had a great career. Finished his career, or so we thought, at Kingwood with the Mustangs. And then again, you know, West Fork creates a school looking for a coach. Who better than Dougal McDougal? They bring him in. Last week beat the team from across the railroad tracks, the Bulldogs. Jude Golke brings it in. It was a great night for me and Clayton Profit. We're going to hand it to the next generation. Here's Lawson Gary and Carson Stafford.
Good evening, guys. Lawson Gary and Carson Stafford are back. Indians up 32-7 with just 15 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Looks like they'll let the clock run out. Looks like that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Great quarter by the PNG Indians there. Jude Golke coming in first drive of the game, scoring a touchdown. That'll be the end of the 4th quarter. 3rd quarter, excuse me. We will come back when we start the 4th quarter. We are back, fourth quarter action here at the reservation. Connor Bailey, quarterback, Tyson Henry to his right. Connor Bailey hits Jude Golke for a little pass to the left side. Looks like he'll get a gain of 4 on the play. He'll be inbounds. Like I was saying last quarter, Jude Golke coming in first drive, scoring a touchdown with 2 catches.
And Jude Golke, a guy you want to get it to, is very consistent and will get you yardage on the play.
I'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Indians. Connor Bailey steps back, looks over the middle, sprints out, nobody open. Ooh, just missed Tice Benkert over the middle. That'll bring up a 4th and 7. Great defense by the West Fork Gators. Guessing the PNG Indians will send out the punt team. Kane Romero to punt it away for the Indians. Romero's punt rolling out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Great punt by Kane Romero. Great night by the PNG Indians. Connor Bailey just looking for his receivers, making great throws. Missed a few balls, but still a successful night for the Indians with another quarter to play. We'll see what they can do here in the 4th quarter. Been beating teams way worse than this lately. West Fork, not a bad team, a great team, 2nd year. Quarterback hands it off to Simons just for get tackled at the line of scrimmage, brought down by Jackson Winfrey once again. Another great night by him.
I agree, Lawson. Jackson Winfrey, you see him, and I mean, he is unstoppable.
We'll see number 20, Jordan Sieglin, check on for Bryson Phelps. We'll bring up a 2nd and 9 for the West Fork Gators. Indians looking like they still have their starters out there. Looks like they want to get another stop and then score again to secure this win. Quarterback steps back, throws it to number 19 over the middle. Smoked by Jackson Winfrey. Wow, what a hit by Winfrey right there. You know him. Just running like a chicken with his head cut off right through people. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Gators.
And that was a great coverage by the PNG Indians, reading that play and stopping the offense.
Wow, what a hit by Winfrey right there. Just running like a chicken with his head cut off right through people. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Gators. Gators line up 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Number 18 in motion for the Gators. Quarterback rolls out, looks over the middle. Looks like that'll be deflected by number 5, Zane Newby. That'll bring up a 4th and 5 for the Gators. Probably will see the punt team here. Well, yep, we'll see Dawson Guidry go to punt return. 4th and 5. We will see what Dawson Guidry does right here on this return. Seen a lot of him tonight, not being able to get him down, like even after the whistle was blown, just running right through people. It's impossible to take down. Punt deep to the 30-yard line. Guidry fair catches it. Ooh.
Lawson, I don't know about you, but that seemed like a lucky catch there.
I agree. I think he almost fumbled it right there. Looks like he fair caught it and then did a little Odell Beckham catch over the shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying, Lawson?
PNG Indians offense will step back on the field. Starters are still out there. Jude Golke, Seth Brisboe lined up to the near. Looks like Christian Montgomery checks in the game at running back for Tyson Henry. Bailey tells him to play. Bailey hands off to Montgomery for a sweep to the outside. Montgomery misses a tackle. Brought down at the 31-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 6 for the PNG Indians. Nice little sweep right there for 4 yards. Would have liked to have a touchdown on it, but can't always have that. Quarterback hands off to Montgomery up the middle. Looks like he ran into bricks. Still up. That'll be a gain of half a yard. Not much there on the play, but that'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Benkert checks on. Catermero checks off. Could see another Tice Benkert over the middle touchdown. Love to see him just wide open over the middle. Connor Bailey hitting him right over the shoulder. Looks like we'll see Clayton Profit on the Jumbotron at the reservation. Guy who is just up here with us.
Looks like a Coldplay concert to me, Lawson. I don't know about you.
Montgomery, ooh, looks like he will be just short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a 4th and 1. Could see the Wildcat formation here. Dawson Guidry is the Wildcat quarterback. We've seen it a lot in the past few weeks. Against LaPorte, 3 touchdowns. Amazing game for him there. We've seen it throughout the whole year. Him just getting the snap, running it right up the middle. Haven't seen a Tim Tebow play, though, with Dawson Guidry. We know Mason Winchell last year, Texas High game in Natchitoches. What a game there. 31-28. Indians came back in the 4th quarter and won that game. That'll be a game you'll never forget. Mason Winchell having 3 touchdowns that game. See if the Indians can continue to win these district games and make another great run like they have the past 3 years, going to state twice and winning it once.
Coach Joseph leading the way to those state playoff games. I mean, you just can't stop him. You can't stop this whole team.
I agree. Benkert, Golke, Brisboe to the near, none to the far. Quarterback Connor Bailey hands it off to Montgomery up the middle. Great run right there. Looks like it'll bring him down at the 54-yard line. Excuse me, 44-yard line. 54. That's not even that's impossible. Excuse me on that. That'll bring up a 2nd and 1 for the Indians.
Great, powerful running right there by the Indians. Able to find those gaps and just go.
Benkert to the far, Golke and Brisboe to the near. Connor Bailey gets a snap. Play action over the middle. Jude Golke wide open. And he catches it and he's going. And he has a touchdown, Indians. Jude Golke throwing the ball up in the air. Connor Bailey hits him with a dot. Great play, great connection by Connor Bailey and Jude Golke. And that'll be a PNG Indians lead, 38-7.
Overall, great play by the Indians. That is your #1 thing you never want to do. Never, ever leave Jude Golke open.
I agree, Carson, especially a guy with that much speed. Just if you get him in open field, he'll make moves. He'll juke you, break your ankles. You know, he'll do all kinds of stuff. Eli West, number 6'7", up to the kick. The extra point for the Indians, and that is a perfect kick right down the middle. PNG Indians lead 39-7. with 6 minutes, 56 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. We will be back on this Friday night at the Reservation with Indian Press on YouTube.
Hey, sports fans, sorry it's been a while since y'all have seen me. We had some technical difficulties. We're sorry about that. But we just had an amazing catch by Jude Goldie to get another Indians touchdown to go up 39-7 in this fourth quarter. Can't wait to see how this game continues. Students, if you're at home, do not forget about corporal punishment. You can still show up. It's in the back parking lot behind the scoreboard until midnight. Come show up, show out, and just have some fun. We'll see y'all later. Back.
And we are back. Nathan Matute for the kickoff for the PNG Indians. Deep kick caught at the 21-yard line. Return. Looks like Balin Valson just pushes him out of bounds, just runs right over him. Great game by Balin Valson, by the way, with an interception and a lot of deflated passes. Playing great corner. That'll set the West Fork Gators up at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Quarterback hands it to the running back, trips up at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a gain of 0 yards on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Looks like he might have gained 1 yard. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9, excuse me, for the West Fork Gators.
And while we have some time, let's talk about the West Fork Gators a little bit more. They won against Splendora on a 2-game win streak right now. One against Splendora, one against Nederland, and I don't know, Lawson, it looks like it might end today.
I agree, Carson. PNG Indians up 39-7. Can't run an offense on this defense, man. Looks like quarterback pulls it, throws it to the receiver, but that'll be an incomplete pass. Seen a lot of that all night. Looks like pass intended for number 19. Just throws his hands up in the air. Didn't get any hands on it. That'll bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Gators. Quarterback gets the snap, fumbles it a little bit. Looks like he'll just rush up the middle. And he'll be tackled by number 34, Kason Burnham. First contact there. Great play by him. Love to see him back out there on the field after an injury. Fully healthy now and doing his thing. Big, great body, 6'4", 200. Just a great athlete, Kason Burnham. Both ways, baseball, football. You know me, I'm a baseball guy. So I know my baseball guys that are out there on the football field right now. Love them. Love all of them. That'll bring up a punt. Looks like we have Ryder McLeod and Dawson Guidry back there. Short punt. Oh, hits the West Fork guy. Didn't matter. It's down where he touched it. Looks like he'll touch it at the 35-yard line. That'll bring up a 1st and 10 with 5 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's talk about the Nederland Bulldogs, our opponents for next week. 3-3 record, losing to Lake Creek 29-16 right now. Should be an easy win next week, but you never know. That game is personal. We could see the Bulldogs come out just like they did last year. They punch us right in the mouth.
Mid-County Madness, the #1 rivalry in Southeast Texas. It is definitely something to put on your calendar and look forward to.
I agree. Actually, Carson, it's the #1 rivalry in the country, or top 3 or something like that. That's what I saw all over social media. They know it's a big game. Looks like Alfredo Salas checks in the game, hands it to Montgomery up the middle for a gain of 5. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5. Yeah, next week's game at Nederland High School, that will be something that you do want to be at.
And if you're not at the game, always tune in on Indian Press.
On YouTube. Fredo gets the snap, hands to Montgomery again up the middle. Still up, breaks a tackle. Looks like he'll be 1 yard short of the first down. That'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Could see the Wildcat formation here. Probably not this late in the game. Looks like Coach Segura's little boy on the Jumbotron. Kid's got an amazing dad, Coach Segura. We all love you, man. We go way back to middle school, 7th grade football and 8th grade. What a guy. Fredo gets a snap, hands it to the Jadaria Jerry. Looks like he'll be a little short.
And that is one thing we have been seeing from the Gators. Something good that they have been doing is crashing that middle and stopping those runs.
I agree. First quarter, I don't even know if we scored at all. Got a little nervous there. We did have 1 field goal in the fourth quarter. I mean, excuse me, in the first quarter. But West Fork has been tough on defense. Fredo hands it off to Jerry. Jerry, no room to run. Looks like he'll lose a yard on the play. It'll be a
What's up, everybody? Cato Lunsford here. Got to talk about the GOAT photographer, Emily Mears, standing right here. One-time photographer of the year. Worked for Leo Weeks in high school. 22 photos of the week. An absolute GOAT. And Christopher Lunsford standing right here. Greatest ball boy of all time. 39-7, the Indians are winning. 3 minutes left to go. Thank you.
shout out to Caden Lunsford going down on the sideline, taking Marquis Gasson's job. Caden Lunsford, great guy. We sure did miss you last week, Caden.
I guess Caden felt a little bit left out on the whole rotation that we had going on last week, but he got to join in on the fun this week at home in front of the entire Indian Nation crowd.
Looks like Tice Benkert lined up to the near, Tyler LeBlanc and Vincent Cormier to the far, Montgomery to his left. Joseph Keith switches sides. Looks like there might be a delay. Excuse me, that's a timeout for the PNG Indians. Good to see Trace Budwine on the Jumbotron. One of my dad's best friends. Love that guy.
And alongside him is his amazing wife, Miss Katie Budwine, who is a teacher at Port Neches Groves High School, and she is one heck of a U.S. history teacher.
Trace Budwine on the Jumbotron. One of my dad's best friends. Love that guy. PNG Indians step back on the field after the timeout. Fredo, the quarterback, Montgomery to his left. Looks like Garrett Weiss will be lined up to the near, Tyler LeBlanc and Vincent Cormier to the far. That'll bring up a 3rd and 14 for the Indians. Could see a pass here. Looks like they're running 80 smash. Pass caught. Amazing catch there. Almost thought he picked it off. That'll still bring them up a little short of the first down. Bring up a 4th and 7 for the Indians. We saw a great connection last week of Alfredo Salas and Luke Murray. A 50-yard touchdown at the end of the game last week. Good to see those guys getting in there and just showing what they can do.
And that will lead us into our 2-minute timeout.
New high school football rule. Thought it was an NFL rule, but, you know, came down to high school, just like the kickoff thing in the NFL, where you can't run unless they catch the ball. That's going to end up being here one day, too, possibly, but that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. We will be back with Indian Press on YouTube.
Looks like we're gonna go with the punt.
Kane Romero back to punt for the PNG Indians. Great punts all night from him. We'll see what he can do here. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Oh, I did jinx it, and that is an over snap. Looks like he will find open room. He is tackled at the 25-yard line. Not great there. I apologize. I jinxed it. Just like I jinxed it last week when I was talking about Splendor not having a first down. Then they throw one for 80 yards into the end zone.
That may have not exactly been what the Indians wanted right there, but at least they have a little bit of comfort so that if the Gators do come back and score right here, we got a little bit of wiggle room so we're not stressing out on the walls with just under 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Looks like we're gonna have Byron Franklin check in for tonight on Zane Newby's spot.
West Fork I formation here. 2 running backs to each side of the quarterback. 1 receiver to the near, 1 to the far. Quarterback pulls it. Tackled in the backfield. Fumble. That'll be picked up by number 21, Anthony Flores. What a night for him. Making a great play on the kickoff, getting him to the 10-yard line. Fredo gets the snap, hands it to Jerry up the middle. Not much. Oh, he finds a hole, gets a gain. Jerry making a good run out of nothing, just finding a hole to go to for about a gain of 5. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5 for the PNG Indians. Their own 38-yard line. Fredo, the quarterback. Sam Parker checks in the game as the running back. Parker with the handoff up the middle. Pushing through, and he keeps going. Looks like he might have enough for a, yep, that is a first down, Sam Parker.
Sam Parker, one of the running backs that we have that doesn't usually get a lot of carries, but he got a lot of time in last week against Splendora and getting just a first down right there. We're going to hopefully see some more from him tonight as he's still in next to Alfredo Salas for this play.
Quarterback gets the snap, hands it to Sam Parker. Sam Parker with a lot of running room. Looks like he might be a yard short of the first down. Great run by Sam.
Parker on the carry.
Looks like the Indians will just let the clock run out. What a game by them. Started off slow, but figured it out like they always do, like Huntsville. 2 weeks ago. They did not have the best start, but, you know, they came out in the second quarter and did their thing. And the clock will wind down to 0, and that'll be a PNG Indians win. Handed over to Carson Stafford with the players of the game.
Another player of the game. I'm going to have to get it to Jude Golke.
Great game by Jude Golke, having 2 touchdowns, only playing 2 quarters this game. But what a game by him. We're going to send it down to Caden Lunsford on the field. I apologize, camera was not working, little miscommunication there. But I want to give a thank you to our sponsors one more time. Cascade Vibration Solutions, Leo Weeks Photographers, Complete Athlete, Farmers Insurance James Carpenter Agency, Maria's Diner, F. Mull Masonry, Gregory Law Firm, Advantage Real Estate, Drody Roofing and Construction, Priority Health and Wound Care, the Port Neches Groves Masconic Lodge, and Classic Finds. Thank you for all you do for us and sponsoring us.
And one more special congratulations to the PNG Rockaroos with their 30 wins in the season, beating Memorial High School. And wow, it looks like PNG cannot lose tonight.
What a great night. Great homecoming game for everybody and the PNG Indians and the coaches and everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Mid-County Madness Week, big week. Be there, and if you're not, tune in with us on Indian Press on YouTube.
Thank you for hanging with the rookies.
Yep, the prodigies right here, baby. That'll be it, and I hope everybody has a great